What's up, everybody? Been a while since I've done a live stream, but yeah, I didn't really stream last season. I really only played like on the weekends. Just did some little raids. I had a pretty cool base. I tried to get a stream of it, and but the server last season I don't know if it was where I built or it was just the server, but it was crashing every time I tried to leave the base, so I couldn't actually get out of the base to do anything. I just had to go to a different server. But it was in the center underworld. If you're familiar with it, like if the sun is where this beam is, it was basically built like on the shelf, completely around the sun. Nobody even came down there and even tried to raid me. So this season, I started out. It's opened last weekend, 1 week from today. Actually, almost exactly. It's like 2 hours past when it wiped. But yeah, so Saturday I got set up. Sunday I was doing decent. The servers went down for an update. I didn't get back on immediately Sunday, and I got wiped just before ORP kicked in. So I had to completely restart on Monday, which I work regular hours, so I just didn't have time and didn't really feel like just sitting on here grinding like crazy. Even though this is a boosted server, it's still pretty grindy because you have to be like fully teched out. To survive well. So we got Lost Colony. I finally caved and bought Lost Colony, which we're at now. I'll show you on the map. We're over here underneath a bridge. Some people said this wasn't a good idea. This is kind of common for people to build these bridges, but I said I'm going to give it a shot. So you come in here. I think this is going to be a pretty good base spot. The plan is once this is done, which I'm not sure if it's going to work the way I want. But I want to put a tower right here on this ledge. But I don't know if it's going to interfere with turret cap. So I want to get all the turrets up top and then see if I can put one down here. If not, I'm going to put it down there on that one because that definitely is not going to interfere. And then build it up to probably level with that. Or close to it. But I'll probably I might do that, but put that out there and then maybe put like another chandelier in that corner. But I want to block this out as much as I can because I'm basically going to treat it like a cave, and from that point in is the entrance. So I'm going to try to get that blocked off. Obviously, I'm going to spam it if nothing else. It's super laggy, so I'm having a little trouble getting around in this tech suit. But you can see, got the Lost Colony skins out. It's got 3 cliff plats to make this floor, and then I just ran it. I mean, this is kind of I wanted it kind of even with this at the end, so that's kind of how it worked out perfect, and it was just by luck. And then I've got my first little wall of turrets here. These are capped. Yeah, I'm lagging. I'm trying to pull up my spyglass, and it's lagging so bad. Those are not capped. Those have none, apparently. So I'm trying to get these filled up. This top section here is capped. It's the underneath part's not. So this is going to be my breed area. As you can see, these are the new Marorexes. They replaced the Mororexes this season. They're pretty decent. This is just like one I haven't leveled, just fresh bought, not imprinted. Same with this one. So I should be able to get pretty decent stats on these guys. My stego line sucks right now. I definitely need better stegos. But I literally just finished building this. So I wanted to show it off because I'm kind of proud of it. So this is kind of the main breed spot. I was going to go lower, another foundation lower, so it would have been down here, which would have gave me room for gigas, definitely for gigas. But I just didn't want to go that low because I feel like the lower I go to the ground, the easier it'll be to raid. So I just wanted to keep it kind of how it is now. Ooh, where am I? You see this lag is insane. I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm like I said, we'll see what happens. So far, this is what I've got. And then I have this little area up here, which I'm going to put some stairs to lead down, which I was going to put right there and just go right down, but I want to take down a turret. I don't know if I'm willing to take down a turret and a Tesla, which, like I said, all this just got added, so the base was just from this wall maybe 2 hours ago. So I got some stuff I need to adjust still. So this isn't the final, but this is what we got right now. This is kind of the main area. So this up here from this wall, if you follow this wall along, this is all buildable, like on land. This is not a cliff plat. The only part that's cliff plat are those down there. This is all on its own little shelf. So if you drop the cliff plats, this will still be here. So this is a pretty nice little spot. You don't have a lot of room. It's just barely more than a wall high. On this side, on this back over here, this is basically like you can't build in that corner and you can't build above these walls. It's weird. This backside is really weird. But, I mean, as you can see, I got the rep set up. I had it over there by the beehives, but it couldn't pull from the Deddy. So I had to move the rep over here. I got my Deddy wall, all my forges, wood bakers, all my crafting stuff, refrigerators, cooker. I got my grinder, beehives for honey, and then you come back here. And this is like kind of the last room. You can see I got my generator back there. You can't get it up any further. The wall's weird here, so that's like the best I could do it. And then I got my cryo fridges, which I don't have anything in. I got them all out there right now. I got to sort them still. The snow's annoying. I wish I could just get rid of all this snow, but I got my cryo fridges, got my vaults, my blueprints. I could probably get at least one more blueprint thing right here, but that's a maybe. I'm not 100% sure if I can even do that. This bed, it looks like it works. As far as I can tell, it works. Let me check one of the other ones. The regular beds worked in there, but I didn't have them back that far, so yeah, it looks like it works. I mean, it's on the list, so I'm assuming it does. We'll see. I've not died since I put those new beds up. These out here definitely do. This is a pretty good little spot, though. I like this spot. I think it's got really good potential. It's not too far from terminal like that. You can see I got it right there on the map as a terminal. Directly above me, you can farm dust and electronic with the Dedicarus. Well, I mean, you get metal and crystal too, but below there's trees, plenty of trees around that I don't have to go too far for farming. Rocks are a little more difficult. You get like a real good load, you're gonna gotta go down and then back up. But for the most part, I can farm like this little cove here, and nobody even notices me. Which I'm debating. I might run this all the way out to that wall. I don't know if I want to do that or not, because I don't know kind of line of sights this a little bit. But yeah, so I just want to do a quick video. I haven't done a live stream in a while. I've been trying to post clips of Battlefield and stuff when I've been playing, because I've been playing Battlefield a lot lately. And yeah, I just kind of been neglecting Ark for the streams at least. I've still been playing. I've not been playing like as much as I normally do, but I don't know. We'll see what happens this season. I'm kind of hopeful. We got a new map, brand new map, so it's not like I'm replaying these old maps from ASA. This is brand new. Really excited about getting the thralls and running the missions. I'm probably going to do those later. I'll probably stream those. I did try one earlier, and I almost beat it, but I got glitched, and I had to. I basically had to respawn, and when I did, it didn't leave me enough time to finish the mission. I only had one building left. Almost got it, but just was a little shy on beating that mission. So I'm hoping to do some of those later, because I have a good chunk of element, but once I fill these turrets and keep going, I'm going to need more element, and I think that's going to be the easiest way to farm it. And I also want to get the thralls. I'm pretty excited about the thralls. Those seem like they're going to be a pretty big game changer. I know a tribe I talked to last season had some. They said where this server's boosted and they count as a tame. They had like insane stats. So it's like 100k HP thralls, and if you take the Marauder that's got like the armor and stuff, the big guys, and take those with 100k HP, and you pop a beer, you can run anybody's base. It's crazy. So super excited to test that out. That and gunpowder. This is kind of my struggle right now. I was doing so good before I got raided. I wish I wish I would have been smart enough to upload everything. But I mean, it happens every season. My starter base pretty much gets rated at the start of every season, basically. And this season, no exception. It happens. Not a big deal, though. I mean, we're doing pretty good at this point. The only thing I'm lacking, as always, is ARB. I've rated 2 bases. Well, let me take that back. I don't know if I would even consider them bases. 1 base was all stone, and the guy literally was standing AFK like this in the base. And I raided and wiped the entire base while he stood there AFK. Then because it was in a cave, I spammed it because I was going to claim the cave. And I just left. And 2 hours later, he messaged on the global chat. He had just come back from being AFK and realized he was standing in his cave that was now spammed with somebody else's structures. So he was not happy. Didn't really get a lot of loot from that. I found another one. The guy only played like a day or 2 and then left for like a week. So I raided it once ORP dropped. I think I got like maybe 5,000 or 6,000 ARB from it. Nothing crazy. And then I found a smithy yesterday in a rat hole that I wanted to build that somebody else had tried to claim. And I got past their stuff and got to the smithy. And it was full of stuff. So I got like some blueprints and stuff out of that. We're still lacking. I think the only flak VP I have right now, which I can go check actually, is come on. It's so laggy. The only flak VP I think is the legs. I don't have any boss stuff. I'm down bad. Yeah, these are all my blueprints. I got legs, and they're pretty decent. Well, their ability, I guess not. So I've got to get on the blueprints too. Carkino saddle, that's great. Magma sword, great. I think this is a regular Rex, which I can't really use. The flamethrower, I got a good flamethrower, crossbow, carbo, shotgun for sure. What is this? Oh, I don't even Mega Raptor. I don't even know. I'll probably never use that. Maybe the Velo. I'm definitely never going to use the Ravager. I got a Fab too. So yeah, no, I mean not bad. What is this? None of the sutures. I was going to get none of the sutures for the boss fight actually, but I don't need them. But yeah, not bad. I mean, a decent start. Definitely some other stuff I wish we would have had by now, or would have not have lost in the first raid. Dinosaurs especially. I had so much stuff. I had 2 Sos. I had Stego. I had better Stegos. I had 47 HP Stegos. I had a really good Stego earlier, and I got attacked, and I ended up losing it. What else did I have? Nadons. I had everything. I had everything I needed to be successful for raid this weekend. My base just wasn't where it needed to be. Now my base is where it needs to be, and I don't really have anything to raid. Might move that. Well, I got 2 heavies right there. I'm gonna move this one. I need to get. I've got those Stegos breeding. I guess I could hatch 1 or 2 of them. Maybe. I got a couple bases that I've scouted. See on the map. This one is the biggest base on the server so far. I'm pretty sure that's the alpha. This one is the rat hole I originally wanted to build. This is really where I want my base to be. And they had such a small base, and then it got built up, and now it's too much for just the C spin like I was planning on doing, so I'm kind of limited to how I'm going to rate it. And I think, because on this server, if you get caught tunneling, you get banned. So I can't tunnel, but I think I can Fortnite up to it and soak. Or I can definitely build like a Zeppelin or something. I think I'm going to Fortnite into it and soak that way. I think. I don't know. We'll have to see. I planned on raiding that today, and then I got sidetracked building the base. But it's full tech base, so it would be really beneficial to hit it because I definitely could use shard, element, and they probably got good tames and stuff, which we've got a decent chunk of element, so we should theoretically be okay for now. I just want to put one in there so that Betty's clean. Come on. Unless I go to expand. Like if I start putting up teleporters and go to build the big tower and stuff, I'm definitely going to need more because I think I'm almost out of turrets too. I do have another tech gen. The one that we have now, if you place it where I placed mine, you can almost reach to this ledge over here. You're just shy of that ledge, and I mean, you get a pretty good bit of coverage. I think you can go all the way down to that too. It's a pretty big area. I'm not going to turn it on right now because it goes like way up over the bridge too. But yeah, it's a pretty good spot for a tech gen, and I'm thinking about putting another one over there on that lip, but I haven't decided that for sure yet. I don't know if I need it. But yeah, but it's coming along. Stay tuned. I'm planning on the streams aren't going to be like every day like I was doing, or every other day or whatever, but I'm going to try to do, especially on the weekends, maybe in the evenings from time to time. But I usually just really don't feel like getting on here and farming in the evenings. So I usually play in this on the weekends, especially now that we're built. Once the base is completely built, I'm only going to be on the weekends because then the only thing that I'm going to be doing is raiding. So I just got this done. Like I said, pretty proud of it. Wanted to show it off, give a little tour, just in case I log off here in the next 15 minutes, and then when I get back on tonight, I'm raided. I doubt I will be. I think this should last a good little while. I think this is enough that somebody would be like, okay, I don't like how... These are lined weird. I don't know if I like this. I wish I could like look and see like how many heavies there are to tech, because I feel like there's a lot more heavies than I should have. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it looks. But yeah, I feel like this will take at least long enough that, I got time to log off and cook dinner. We'll see. It's been a pretty decent day. Got a lot of points and stuff today, so that's how I got most of I think all but the bats and the RG, honestly, I think is stuff I got from points. Or raids. So, yeah. Well, that's going to do it for now. Like I said, it's almost dinner time, so I want to go and cook and take a break, and I've been on here all day, and yeah. We will be back soon. Hopefully not raided, and hopefully the next time I'm on here, the next plan is to hatch this stupid thing. Hatch some of those mare rexes and use them to do, I don't know what you call them, I guess the missions or whatever, to try to get the thralls. So that'll probably be the next thing I do. I'll probably stream that. That'll probably be sometime later this evening. But stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one.